TCO Studios, Bisi Johnson, rookie receiver, Minnesota Vikings.
Thank you.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
When you were young BC, growing up in Colorado, were there any memorable Halloween costumes you had? What jumps out?
Yeah, there was one. I was probably about 14. Me and one of my friends ended up doing Oompa Loompas. And we did the whole thing, and everything was pretty much made by one of my mom's friends. So we had the pom poms on the shoes, orange face paint, and everything. It was
Holy
awesome.
cow.
Yeah, we went all out.
Did your parents ever put you in any Halloween costumes or anything where you're like, Mom,
not that
Dad,
I can fully remember, but I mean, when I was younger, my mom put me in a little bee suit for like BC. Yeah, so that's all I got for you.
Now, Colorado State University, Bisi Johnson is a rookie wide receiver from CSU. You know, if you look up and down the NFL, I mean, I'm not going to call Colorado State wide receiver U.
Why not?
There are four.
There are four.
And they're good, and one played on Monday night.
Yeah, and there's plenty more to come.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know what it is about that place, but we just produce wide receivers.
What are you genuinely enjoying about life in the NFL?
You know, it's a dream come true. I mean, every kid wants to play in the NFL, and now that you're finally here, it's like, it's just great to be here, really, and I'm enjoying every moment, not taking anything for granted.
BC, when did you feel you genuinely had a legitimate chance, to get to the highest level, the NFL? Was it like high school? Was it college?
It was college for sure. My junior year, because coming into college, I was very raw talent. I never really played full wide receiver, and then it gets to about my junior year, and I mean, I'm just focusing on my routes, and my coach is telling me how well I'm doing and says I have a shot. So at that point, I was like, I could really do this. And then things just kept progressing, and I ended up getting drafted in the 7th round, and there it is.
Well, your first catch came at Soldier Field, and your first touchdown at Ford Field. High-scoring game against the Lions. You definitely were a big part of it. How did you feel when you caught your first touchdown? Like, do you remember the moment?
I mean, I feel like a lot of football is like just blacking out, because it like, you don't really remember what happens, and then it happens, and you just got to go celebrate. So it's like, I just, half the time I don't even know what's happening, and then I have to celebrate.
We've chatted a lot about quarterback Kirk Cousins, the NFC Offensive Player of the Month. And for you playing with Kirk Cousins, what has that been like?
You know, dude's a really good guy. Shows a lot of leadership, and obviously trusts me very well. Just to go into that position when Adam Thielen's down and not miss a beat, I think. So that shows a lot from him, and I really trust the guy. So,
you know, I got an angle for you if you need it. Not that you need it. Very, very good route runner. You're adapting very well, but I got an angle. You want it?
There's that too.
Who's the quarterback's coach here?
Clint
Kubiak. Clint Kubiak went to Colorado State, was an unbelievably good safety there. In fact, he picked off Case Keenum to save a game.
I mean, this is what I've heard, but I ain't really seen it.
Colorado State rookie receiver, quarterback's coach who has Cousins' ear, Clint Kubiak, might be able to get some more looks.
might be. I'll talk to Clint.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Learning from Adam Thielen and/or Stefon Diggs, how's that work for you?
I mean, those are guys who have been in the league 5, 6, 7+ years now, so they've seen a lot. And I mean, basically our whole wide receiver room, we're not very high round draft picks. So just seeing those guys, learning a lot from them, and understanding that they've been in the same position where I'm at now, it's very relatable, and I can just learn everything from them, because we'll be in practice and they'll be telling me how to better my routes or better my release or how to block a dude, get leverage on him, things like that. So there's just a lot you can learn from guys like that, and it's incredible, the situation I'm in.
You're way down the road now in the Kansas City Chiefs defense to close. In your opinion, BC, some of the best ways to attack this Kansas City Chiefs defense?
I mean, just go out and ball. Our wide receiver room can do that any day, and these guys play a lot of man coverage, and they trust their DBs, but I think we trust our receivers even more to go out there and make plays. So.
Hey, man, you're off to an awesome start.
Thank you
Congratulations.
very much.
And the team's won 4 in a row, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Hey, everybody. BC. How about a round of applause?
All right, PA, thank you very much. Now, it's no question who the Vikings quarterback is. It's Kirk Cousins. But you look at who the Chiefs are going to be putting out there this weekend. Is it going to be Patrick Mahomes? We don't know yet. He did a couple of sprints today in practice, but Matt Moore is looking like the likely decision for a second straight week. Ron, what does the Chiefs' offense look like whenever you're going from Patrick Mahomes to Matt Moore?
I think passing-wise is the same besides the fact of Pat Mahomes' second play. When I mean that, when he gets outside the pocket, is when he changes the whole game. He's a guy that can move around. He can hurt you with his legs. He'll take a 3-second, time to throw the ball to an 8-second time to throw the ball, and that's where you see the no-look passes and all the crazy things. Matt Moore, he's going to sit in the pocket. He's not going to do as much, and that's going to be the big difference.
All right, here's Matt Moore, who we are expecting to see the field a little bit later on Sunday.
Same. Just you go out, you prepare, get ready to play a game. You value the reps you get and use those to your advantage and just move forward with that mindset. I mean, this is nothing new. I've been in this situation before, so I'm used to it, and just go practice and get better and prepare yourself for Sunday.
All right, well, no matter who's going to be the quarterback on Sunday, the Chiefs have a lot of weapons on offense. Could this be the toughest test the Vikings defense has so far this season?
Yeah, for the simple fact of that, the weapons. You look at LaShawn McCoy, who can line up at receiver, so Eric Kendricks and Anthony Barr and Anthony Harris have to have their ears up at all times because when he motions out, he's a weapon as well. So, and then, of course, we know about the receivers. But, yeah, it's going to be a tough test.
Especially for that secondary.
Yeah,
might test everybody back there.
And they love to go deep. I mean, if you look at, Tyreek Hill and some of these other guys, they're deep threats. They run fast, Hardman. So these are guys that you have to keep in front of you.
All right, still much more to come here on Vikings Live. Of course, we're going to take a look at Thursday Night Football and how it will impact the NFC as a whole. Is the 49ers and the Cardinals, a team that's getting pretty hot right now. When we come back here on the one and only Vikings Live on Fox 9.
Vikings Live is brought to you by Luther Auto. The best place to buy a car is also the best place to sell your car.